And good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us. It is the 2nd of December, 2025. Although by the time most of you are watching this, it will probably be December 3rd. It's the Week 13 SWAT update, Week 14 preview. Us here, you there.
I like a little nod to WFAN there. That was a good one. I like that, Matt. Good job,
Yeah.
Mad Dog. Almost a SWAT participant this year. So yes, we are back again, SWATcast. Obviously, you know, cousin Johnny. We are continuing the dinner party from last week. Matt Dinner is joining us and did the intros there. We also have a special mystery guest. So Matt does not know who it is, so we figured we'd play a little game. We invited this mystery guest on. I'm going to read a couple clues, and then Matt, you let us know if you know who it is, if you want to take a guess after each one. I'm going to read a few, so I may not, if you guess and you get it right, I'm not going to say anything right away. But we'll just see how you do. So, obviously, continue the dinner party, so it could be a dinner. First clue is it is not a dinner, though. Okay, first clue,
Is it
not a
is
dinner.
it is it somebody that I've met in person that I actually know?
This isn't 20 questions, Matt. I am going to read the clues, and you are going to guess based on the clues.
Okay.
Okay, so you can figure out
Okay.
whether or not you've met them before. Although wouldn't
Okay.
really make much sense if it was somebody that you've never met and had no clue who it was. So that really wouldn't make much sense. Okay. Second clue is in SWAT, their entry is a nickname. It is not their actual name. Okay.
Okay.
John, do you have any clues that you want to jump in with?
No.
Okay. Thanks, Johnny. Dynamite drop in. All right, they are he or she is a Giants fan. Um they, as I mentioned before, that they also have um a child that is in SWAT. A child of theirs is also in SWAT.
Okay.
They've never won SWAT, I don't believe. I can double check. I don't think they've ever won. Do you have any guesses?
Uh, right now I'm going to say Steve.
Okay.
That's he.
All
I
right.
think he fits every category there. Giants fan. Nicholas may be in it. I'm not sure. So that'll be my guess right now.
Okay. All right. Interesting. All right. Um, they could have been on the Dinner SWAT cast. We probably could have made a case for them, even though they're not a Dinner close enough. It's one can make the case. They are also a Yankees fan.
Steve.
I'm still those both of those two clues also keep leading me to Steve. So that's still my
And
guess.
okay, and the last clue is they are not from Connecticut.
Okay. Again, Steve
All
fits
right, do
that clue
not
as well.
currently live in Connecticut.
Do not currently live in Connecticut.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. Then my guess is going to be Pat Dubes.
Mystery guest, reveal yourself. Come on camera, pick up your phone and flip it around. UConn game is on.
Nice apartment.
Flip it
UConn
around.
game on still that's still leading me to Pat. I know he's a
Yeah,
UConn
they
fan,
suck.
so
Flip your phone around. Oh, widescreen. No, it's facing the TV. Turn around so it faces
Oh my
you.
Lord.
I'm still sticking with Dubes based on all of this going on.
I told you, Adam, I don't know how to do this shit. My legs,
Now we're
my
just
hand.
now we're looking at your couch. Now things are upside down. Well, yes. So, oh,
There
there we
we
go.
go.
There we go. I was just gonna say while we're waiting,
Mystery man.
mystery guest, welcome, Pat Dubes. How you doing?
Dude, that was your last guess, Matt. That's crazy.
Every Steve, Adam's brother-in-law fit every clue up until that point as well.
I honestly didn't think of that because he's not in it this year, and Nicholas isn't in it.
Okay.
That would have been a
Okay.
crazy guess.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. But
You'd
yeah,
have
no.
got me right off the bat, Matt. I thought you'd got me right off the bat.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, the choices. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one. So
I got one once not living in Connecticut. Yeah, you were the first one, I guess.
well, that's why I kind of saved that one
Yeah.
for last because I thought that would be
Yeah.
kind of a giveaway there. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So all right. So we are back again for another continuation of the dinner party, I guess you could say. So, Johnny, I'll turn it over to you. Any what do you got this week?
Sure. So we started off hot this past weekend with Rashee Rice scoring 2 touchdowns, right? AJ Brown scored 2 as well, but unfortunately we didn't. Those were the only 2 that we got. This week, we've got. I'm going to actually give you guys the 4 people in the parlay, and let's see if you can come up with the name for it that I had. All right, so we've got Matthew
Like
Stafford.
the theme? You mean like the theme?
Yeah, sure. The
Okay.
theme, the name of it, I guess.
All right.
Matthew Stafford, Devontae Adams, Jonnu Smith, and Kirk Cousins.
Oh, that's an easy one.
What do you
To
got?
get the John, Adam, Matt, and we're cousins.
There you go. It's Adams, Cousins, Matt, and John.
You couldn't give like a Pat Fairmouth or whatever that tight end the Steelers anytime touchdown to get
well, I mean, it could have been Dubes, right? From the Packers. But I know
Oh yeah,
spelling a little off there.
Dobbs,
Spelling a
not
little off.
Dubes. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's tomato, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I had, I know we talked about this briefly, was I was going to try to do players whose names, first or last name, is an occupation. I know you and I spoke, I don't know, 2 hours ago, and told you to try to think of some. You came up with
one.
I forget one,
Hunter.
which was Hunter, right? So Hunter Henry was one of the guys I got. There were too many for me, and some of these are you'll probably say, yeah, that's a stretch.
Do you guys have any guesses?
Yeah.
Like hunter, like somebody that's a hunter. Do you have any other guesses?
Yes. Occupations.
I couldn't really think of any off the top of my head.
Hunter Henry's the only one I could think of.
Yeah, I don't know.
James Cook.
Oh, okay, there you go.
That's
Baker Mayfield.
Okay, all right.
He sucks.
Mason Tipton, Saints wide receiver.
Okay.
We've got Sterling Shepard.
He sucks.
Shepherd. Are there really shepherds still out there?
There are, according to Google and ChatGPT.
There have to be. Who else is herding the sheep?
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess so. Do they still call themselves
Gunnar
shepherds?
Helm, right? There's still gunners out there.
Right.
Someone who works valet would be considered what? A Parker Washington.
Okay.
Jonathan Taylor, spelled a little differently, but
yeah.
This one I don't think there's any more of nowadays, but there could be. Bam Knight.
Yeah, the what do you call it? Medieval times.
There you go.
I'm sure in England they still have knights going around out there.
Ravens wide receiver Devontae Dog Walker. And
that's his name?
No, his last name is Walker.
Oh.
But
I was like, seriously?
But a dog walker.
I was like, never heard of him.
And the last one, which was Broncos tight end or his first name is Adam, last name is Prentice, but if you go first initial, it's Apprentice.
That's clever. I'll give you that one.
And those are the occupations that I got.
All right, so you're gonna put all those into a parlay
touchdown for all 10 of those guys?
No, I said I was looking at it. I started to, and there were too many.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
I mean, do all of them even play?
I mean, they all had a stat last week.
They
Really?
probably not playing this
Yeah.
weekend.
All right, how about this? All of you guys give me a number 0 through 36.
22.
3.
Nine.
Pat, I'll let you give 2 since you're the mystery guest. 3, 22.
Are we playing Powerball here?
Just
9.
9. And one more number between 0 and 36.
27.
27. All right, and then finally, just any number between 80 and 89, just not 82. Any other number in the 80s?
89.
89. All right. So here's my anytime touchdown 5-player parlay. We've got number 3, George Pickens, anytime touchdown. Number 22, Derrick Henry, anytime touchdown. Number 9, Christian Watson, anytime touchdown. Number 27, Woody Marks, anytime touchdown. And number 89, Brock Bowers, anytime touchdown. So those 5, anytime touchdown parlay.
So there's a few options this week then.
Bank it. I think that's a good pick. It's good picks.
All right. And the other one, the Adams, Cousins, Matt, and Johnny, those are anytime touchdowns? Is that what you're going by?
The quarterbacks will be over 1.5 touchdowns thrown.
Got it. I just want to make sure we're clarifying for any of those who are actually putting these in. Though I don't know why they would still be putting them in, but I got to be honest with you, I thought your Cookmore brown rice was going to hit. I had a good feeling about that one, but
Yeah.
yeah, it didn't. Did Cook score or no?
I don't believe so.
No. All right, so you just had the
I
brown
stopped.
rice.
Yeah. After Moore I didn't check it, but
Yeah, because I was going to say you got greedy. You should have just said Cook brown rice instead of asking for more, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, on your last week's pool with the rest of the dinners, you actually won that one as well. Even though you had not a single pick in that one. Everybody picked their own. And actually, wait, did we do? We did 5 teams, and I totally forgot about that. It doesn't matter. You still won because you were up by 26, and Dallas won. What did Dallas win by? 7?
7, 6 or 7, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So you got 4 out of 5 teams correct, and you were like plus 19 on that one. So you continue. So that's like 7 weeks where you've only lost once, and it was by 1 point, which is kind of crazy. So
to the brothers.
all right, so we'll do that one right now then, and just get that done out of the way. So Matt will pick one, Pat will pick one, and then Johnny, you can pick the other 2 since you didn't get to pick it all last week. So Matt, I'll let you pick this one. Miami at the Jets.
Miami.
Good.
Come on, Johnny.
That's good.
Johnny, Colts at Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Good. Actually, no, I think the Jaguars are going to win. But
Pat, Washington at Minnesota.
Minnesota.
And then Johnny, Dallas at Detroit. That's a Thursday night game.
Dallas.
Come on, get off the Cowboys. They're not that good.
Neither are the Lions, though.
You're the Jets.
What teams in the NFL are that good? I feel like there's
no, you're right. There's nobody that's like
Patriots, apparently.
The Patriots and the Bears.
Yeah, the Bears.
The Bears.
Aren't they like the number 1 seed right now? The Bears.
Yep.
It's Bears
Patriots and Bears in the Super Bowl, man. What is Patriots
Bears
in the Super Bowl?
That'd be crazy. Nobody predicted that one. Yeah, that'd be insane.
That's what this world's coming to.
I wonder what that preseason future bet would have paid out. Patriots versus Bears Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean, do we really think it would actually happen though? Even if they were the 1 seeds, like would you still feel confident? The Patriots I could see maybe, but I don't know. I wouldn't have any confidence in the Bears, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like Caleb Johnson, or yeah, he would. I don't
Williams.
know. I wouldn't trust him.
No, he's not a good quarterback, but they've been winning because of their defense, you know.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah.
And
All
they're
right.
running. They had two running backs with like 120 yards each against the
Yeah.
Eagles. I mean, they ran all over the Eagles.
Everybody's
Yeah.
been running over the Eagles. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's true. They don't. Their offense doesn't put up anything. It's
If
crazy.
Barkley played for the other team, he'd be running for
You're probably
he,
right.
he was still on the Giants. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. All right. So we always talk like SWAT strategy. You guys are two long time. I mean, Matt, you've been in it since season one. You are actually a winner at one point. I think what like I forget what year, like
About
early.
9 years ago, when there were
Yeah,
maybe 15 people in it.
2016. 2016, there were 91 entries, so you won out of 91
Okay.
entries. So you came in
Okay.
second in
Yeah,
2014.
the following year or 2 years later, I know Nicole won and I came in second.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I think yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he cheated that year.
yeah.
I did. I cheat every year. I'm just
If I
I'm worse
listen,
at it.
if there was cheating, then I would have won at least once. Because if because if there's cheating, I'm the worst cheater ever. So any and Pat, am I correct? You haven't won at all either?
No, never.
Okay. So
Not even
what
top 50, I don't think.
No, you've definitely made top. You came in, let's see, you came in 14th in your first year out of 76.
Oh, come on. Really? Okay.
Did he beat Phil though?
That's my goal
Um,
every year. As
yeah,
long
I
as I
think
beat
that's
Phil.
I think it's a
That's
lot of
what
people's goals
that's why I make my picks every week until the end of the year.
just to beat Phil.
Yep. As long as I'm ahead of him, I'm good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because he'll talk shit to me all the time about beating
No,
him.
I don't believe that for a second.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh man. So any strategy you guys want to reveal?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely look ahead before picking teams. I know there's a
Yeah.
lot of people that say they don't. I can't see why you wouldn't. But then again, I haven't won in almost 10 years, so it shows how much I know. But
Yeah.
I definitely look ahead in most times. If I see a team that I like, I make sure they may be playing a much worse team down the road, and if you look at the rest of the games that future week, they might be the only good option or the best option. Of course, sometimes it comes back to bite you in the ass because someone might get hurt. Joe Burrow's been out this year. Lamar Jackson's been
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
Guys get hurt, so it doesn't always pay off. But I definitely look ahead, before making my pick with a certain team each week.
Yeah, I don't do it just because of that reason, because I feel like if you have a team that you're saving for later on and something happens to that
Yeah.
team, or the team that you thought wasn't that good ends up being decent, like you don't feel as confident with it. So that's why I don't typically do that. But again, maybe I should start changing up my strategy. So I don't know.
Yeah. I don't typically go for like a big team in week one. It kind of takes a couple of weeks for the teams to get going again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You don't know who's going to be good every year. I mean, like we just said, you know the Patriots and the Bears are going to
No,
be this good.
no.
So I hate using what I think is going to be a top team that year in the first week or two. Because again, you just don't know how each team's going to come out. The Chiefs are having a down year. Even the Bills aren't having a great year compared to what they typically have. So I don't use a big heavy hitter team in the first week or two.
Yep.
Just kind of like to kind of let things play out and before I use one of those.
Yeah, and that's why we always like that first week, or even the first couple weeks. There's always a ton of different teams that are picked because nobody really knows
Yeah.
yet who's going to be who
Yeah.
and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
Pat, you have a strategy you go with, or you just look week to week?
I go week to week and look at that. I agree with Johnny. Early on, it's like the teams that are really big favorites. I think the teams that are like 4 or 5 point favorites are the ones that could score more points for you instead of the heavy dogs.
Yeah,
And my
yeah,
biggest thing that I think I could have got a lot closer in SWAT because I'll never pick against the Giants. And they've been a sorry team for 3 years
For
now.
you're right.
And especially against Dallas. Dallas beats them by 40 points all the freaking time. And I can take Dallas and get free 40 points, but
Yeah.
I can't pick against the Giants. I'll pick against the Jets every week.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But
I
can't pick against the Giants.
I hate picking against the Jets because it always backfires on me. That was my first loss this year, was when they beat the Bengals. I picked the Bengals. There was one year, probably about 10 years ago, because I know I was living in California at the time. I remember taking Atlanta against the Jets, and the Jets won. And then I went against the Jets like 2 more weeks in a row, and the Jets won all 3. And I was out of it by that point. But I'm like, you know what? The Jets are going on a winning streak if I pick against them. So I'm just going to keep picking against them, and they'll keep winning.
Yeah.
But it seems
That's
like
why I don't
whenever
ever
go
go.
against the Jets,
Yeah, I don't ever go for or against the Giants because they screw me no matter what I do. So
yeah.
I try to stay away unless I have no other options. But
I'll never pick them, but I'm not going to pick against them either.
yeah. I mean, there's definitely not. I don't see a case this year where I would possibly pick them. But yeah, I try not to anyway because they would probably get destroyed anyway. So no point.
If a team screws you, like, for example, earlier this year, I'm sure a lot of people took the Packers against the Browns when the Browns upset them. If that happens to you, will you be hesitant to go against the Browns later in the year, or are you just out of sight, out of mind? You have no problem going
I feel
against
like
them again?
yeah, I feel like in some cases, if overall they have a losing record, in some cases I'd be like, they're not going to do it again or whatever. But I would think twice probably if I was the one that got screwed up. Yeah, I would probably think twice. So
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense.
yeah. So all right, we've got about a minute or two left because again we don't have a huge budget around here, so our Zoom meeting will get cut off, and I don't want people to get cut off. So Matt, I'm gonna let you for 1 minute be the host. So you take over, say or do whatever you want. You got 1 minute. Ask questions. You could just rant the whole time if you want. Do whatever you want. You got it.
Okay. All right. Can give everyone a fantasy football tip that I've started doing this year. I look at every Thursday game. If there's any players I'm against in fantasy football, long shot touchdown type guys, I will place anytime touchdown bet on that person. So if I start off my fantasy week on a bad note, at least I pay off on that. A couple weeks ago, the Texans were playing. I was against Mikey in your league, Jaden Higgins on the Texans. It was plus 330 for anytime touchdown. Placed it, at least covered my fee. If I would have lost that week, at least I made back what I would owe for losing that week. Same thing with going into Monday night. The other Monday night when Carolina was playing, I think against the Niners, I was against McMillan, and I was up by about 8 points, so I placed an anytime touchdown bet on him. And, of course, he scored, so I lost in fantasy, but at least it paid out for that. So
you have 10 seconds.
Thing I've done lately, betting touchdown bets on the long shot guys that I'm against in fantasy. So if those guys are going to beat me, at least I can get a little payout for it.
All right, I like that. That's a good way to end it. Thanks, guys. Pat for joining as mystery guest. Matt, thank you for joining. Good tips.